All right, guys, listen up. You are not going to believe what's happening in our real estate market right here in the greater Brighton area. I'm going to go over all of that. If you are looking to buy or sell a home, or if you're a realtor, like, this is some information you're going to want to hear. Also, you're going to want to stay to the end of the video. Towards the end, I'm going to go over one of my favorite hacks to get the seller's agent's attention when trying to put in an offer, trying to buy a home. Now, again, this is information for any realtor out there. That's cool. I'd love to share the wealth, share the knowledge. But more importantly, if you are a buyer looking to buy your first home or buy a new home, or your forever home dream, whatever it is, like, this is a hack. This is something, like, you guys know it's crazy out there. This is one of those little hacks that's going to help you get noticed. Hey guys, Anthony Owens here. Welcome back to the channel. So again, that's right. Today we're going to go over what's happening in the market inside of Brighton. Now, if you watched any of my videos before, or the most recent video, we were talking about the market action index. And basically what that means is there's a whole bunch of data that's put into the same pot that determines how hot the market is. And the indicator goes from it's a buyer's market to kind of halfway between, and then all the way up to a seller's market. Now, anywhere from, say, like the number 50 on a scale of 0 to 100, 50 and above is pretty much going to be a seller's market. And if you're above, say, 75, it's a strong seller's market. So here's the thing. So just 2 weeks ago, we were a 92 out of 100. As of today, we're an 87. So what does that mean? Yes, it is still very much a seller's market, but it's starting to cool down a little bit. Here's what's interesting is that just 2 weeks ago, our median average home sold in the Brighton greater area was about $550,000 to $575,000. Right now, even though like that market action index number is coming down just a little bit, the median action price, or the median price, is now $616,000, something in that range. It's unbelievable. So yes, the prices are holding steady and coming up a little bit. Interest rates are still very low, so there's still a lot of buying action. We still have about the same amount of inventory. We're on average, on a daily average of 114 homes that are either available, being built, or they're under pending or under contract, or they just haven't closed yet. So 114 on average, and you got to think there's at least 1,000 people trying to move in here at any given time. Talking to other realtors, they would agree that there's an influx of people trying to move into the city of Brighton. And granted, it's a great place to live. If you've been here long enough to know, you know that the population has just about doubled in the last 20 years. And there's so much potential. There's so many new businesses coming in here. There's so many considerations. It's insane. I don't know if you guys saw the last video I just did about the tour that I did over at the Bromley, but I'm still, like, I'm in awe, I'm in shock. It's something that we haven't seen before in Brighton, and to be honest, I'm very proud, I'm very happy that we have luxury apartment style living. It's unbelievable. And then what did you guys think, if you saw the video, what did you guys think of the drone footage at the end? Brennan did a phenomenal job of that, so that's cool. All right, so that's all I wanted to say about the market. I know it's not like for everybody and it's not super fascinating, but at least, like, if you're in the market to buy or sell a home, like, it's good to know where we're at, like, just the analytics, the logistics of everything, just knowing where you're at, so you know where to push hard, when not to push hard. But I wanted to get into my final hack. Here's the thing. Here's what I do. So it's me. I'm representing my buyers, and we're looking at a handful of properties, and we finally settle on one. We're in the price range, right? So here's my experience. When I list a house, this is what I get. Let's say I get 6 or 7 offers. One of those realtors, maybe 2 of them, they'll call me before they put the offer in. Sometimes I get 4 offers that I don't know who the agent is. I don't know who the buyers are. I can't get a good feel for them. So, like, yeah, my due diligence is that I present every offer to my sellers, but there's going to be that small part of me that the realtor that I talked to and I got the story from and I understand the situation, I may put a little bit more precedence on that one because they've built a backstory and there's an emotional attachment there. So, and that's just me being honest. But here's where I separate myself from everyone else. So what I do is I go through the contract and I put all the information in there, put all the provisions in there as far as what we're going to do, what we're not going to do, what we're going to fight, what we're not going to fight, seller's concessions, all that stuff, all the boring stuff. So I take the whole contract, I fill it out, and I'm going to send it over to them. When I send it over to them in the email, I give them bullet points of the Cliff Notes versions of the entire thing so that they know what to expect and what to look for. When I go to email it, I get bullet points on there, and I just say, like, you know, offered notes, right? And so I'll say, this is everything that's making us special and everything that we're going to be doing for, you know, for the offer. So I say 30-day quick close, which is important. No seller contingencies, which means they don't have a house to buy or a house to sell in order to buy your house. And then appraisal gap guarantee, and like all these bullet notes in there. And then I also make a point to do like a small little snippet of like who the buyers are. And I say this home is perfect for them. They're a young family. They've got two, you know, super adorable daughters. And when they were there, they mentioned that they didn't want to leave, that this was home for them. And then, so that kind of like tugs at the heartstrings. And then I also say something about me that, you know, super easygoing agent, you know, and of course that's me. So that's awesome. But those are just things that like help set you aside. And it gives, here it is. You want the seller's agent to be able to have a very brief, simple conversation with the sellers. And so if they've got that list in front of them and they're talking to them on the phone, they can easily go through your bullet points, and maybe there's 10 of them. You go da 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 da, and then they're all of a sudden they're organized, and it seems like this is going to be a much easier deal than some of the other cash offers that we've received. So that's just the hack. And so I'll take the bullet points, and I'll also text that over and say, hey, offers in your inbox, and then here's the bullet points. So they have it twice. It's not something they're gonna miss. So I am seeing a lot of luck with doing that. So if that helps you, if you wanna make any kind of alterations to it at all, like feel free and do that. But I just figured it'd be best if I just shared that information with you. All right, guys, that is it for today's episode. I hope you enjoyed the new market update. If you guys ever need anything, obviously just reach out. You guys know how to get a hold of me, either through YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. If we're not connected there, let's be friends. Let's get connected on there. So again, that is it for today's episode. I appreciate your love, effort, time, and support, and we'll see you guys on the next video. Peace, guys.